Hey guys, what's up? JD from JD Tech TV here, and this is the Wowgo 2S, Wowgo's newest and most advanced electric skateboard yet. Wowgo is pulling an Apple and going from the Wowgo 2 to the Wowgo 2S, but the upgrades to this board are significant. The board comes in two decks, the M deck and the C deck, just shaped a little bit differently. This one is the M deck. Both versions of the deck have a concave design, giving you a more stable riding experience, especially when turning. The grip tape design also helps in that as well, as it has a thicker tape in the rear of the board to make sure that back foot stays planted. The deck is 38 inches and is made of 7 layers of maple and 1 layer of bamboo, which has a good amount of flex to it, but nothing on the level of a traditional longboard or even a boosted board. Which, speaking of, the boosted board runs on a belt-driven motor while the Wowgo 2S runs on hub motors. There's a lot of debate as to which style is better, and for the most part it comes down to preference. I prefer the hub motors, which has all the components hidden within the wheels themselves. I just think that it's a cleaner look and it's overall easier to maintain. How awesome is that? The Wowgo 2S has an updated remote which actually resembles the boosted board remote. Most electric skateboard companies are all starting to mimic this design now, which I think is a really good thing. It has a wheel speed control design which gives you an extra level of control over the speed that was missing from the previous remote design. It has a switch that designates which direction you want the board to go, a power button to turn on the remote, which also doubles as a way to check the board's battery level. There is also a speed toggle to change between the slow mode, where the board goes a max speed of 12 miles an hour, medium mode for a max speed of 18 miles an hour, and a fast mode for a max speed of 23 miles an hour. The Wowgo 2S also claims it can go 10 to 12 miles on one charge for its smaller battery option, and there are larger battery options to extend that range even further. But before we test its range, let's do the fun part, the speed test. All right, I got my helmet on. Remember, safety first whenever you're riding these things, especially when you're about to do a speed test. Let's go. No way. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta take it. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see what I see? We gotta take a break. Probably enough of that. I'm not out of shape at all. Let's get back to that speed test. Man, all right, well, that went on for a really long time, man. Your feet get really tired riding on a board for that long. The Wowgo 2S went 11.2 miles, which hit its mark as advertised, but it's really impressive considering that most of these distance tests are done on a very flat surface in a very controlled environment and on the board's lowest speed setting. But when you ride a board like I do, I ride in very mixed settings. Sometimes I ride fast, sometimes I'm riding slow, I'm carving a lot, and sometimes the roads that I'm on are very hilly, just like the one that I was riding this board on for this video. And all those factors tend to chew into a battery pretty significantly, so honestly, I was expecting to get about 8 to 9 miles tops out of this board with the way that I ride, but I was extremely impressed and very, very happy to see that I got 11.2 miles on mixed riding. That's impressive. It should also be noted that the Wowgo 2S handled hills extremely well. I never noticed any sag in power as I was going up the hills. And I think these impressive results come from a few things. One, they use Zealous bearings in their wheels. And if you know anything about the skate world, you know that Zealous bearings are some of the best that you can get in the world. They allow for a much smoother and longer spin time for the wheels and aids considerably in the distance this board can travel, as there is far less friction on the wheels as they are spinning. Additionally, Wowgo went with a more power-efficient battery, that way there is no sag in power even when the battery gets low. Essentially, as the board's battery drains, it doesn't get slower, it maintains its power and speed. Also, a nice touch is when the board's battery gets low, the board doesn't start beeping annoyingly like most other boards do, but instead the remote will start buzzing in your hand to let you know that the power on the board is low. And lastly, a nice touch is that the board also offers regenerative braking, which means that every time that you pull back on the remote and you start braking, it creates kinetic friction within the wheels, in turn charging the battery as you ride it. Overall, the Wowgo 2S board has really impressed me beyond what I initially expected from it. It has the smoothest ride I've experienced on an electric skateboard yet. I absolutely love the deck design, big fan of the new remote, and the distance I got off of this exceeded my expectations. With this board coming in at only $439, it is an absolute steal for what you get, especially whenever you factor in the $20 off that you get whenever you use the coupon code OFF20 on their website. The price of these boards go up from there depending on the battery capacity that you want to get. For example, there is a Sanyo battery which goes 18 miles on a single charge, which would be so tasty if I had one of those things. I'm probably going to be upgrading here pretty soon to that. This board is absolutely fantastic. I highly, highly recommend this as your next electric skateboard or even your first electric skateboard, but that's Sanyo. How do I not get that? Maybe Wowgo would like to send me one so I can do a video on a distance test, so just saying. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching another review on JD Tech TV. And if you like this video, make sure to smash that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it so you can be the first to know when one of my new videos goes live. Also, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you think that I should get that Sanyo board so I can do a distance test video for all of you to see. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you soon.